So, molecular organization. The molecular organization of a chromosomes. The chromosomes are genetical inheritance or genetical vector. It carries a one generation to other generation of inheritance character. So the chromosomes are made by proteins and nucleosomes. So what is the nucleosomes? What are the structure of the chromosomes? Are here now discussing it. So this is also molecular organization of the chromosome BSc third year. The same. So which is also I am Dr. Tirunari Yugandhar, assistant professor of botany in the government dairy college, Maybar. So what is the meaning of a nucleosomes? The molecular organization of the chromosomes are, which is also molecules. The DNA is which can enclosing the round by round the genetical materials of cells. The nucleosome is inside of the chromatids. It is also chromonema filaments. Each chromonema filaments is called a nucleosomes. The genetic materials in the cell. All cells have the capability to give rise to new cells, and the encoded information in a living cell is passed from one generation to another. So then all the cells are capable to give rise to the new cells. New and కొత్త కణాలు ఏర్పడడానికి the new cells are which is important for the new cells and the encoded information in a given cell is passed from one generation to other. The information encoding material in the genetic or hereditary material to the cell. So this is also the genetical material of the so this is also nucleosome structure, which is also cell. So the cells inside which is a nucleus. The nucleus are present in the chromosomes. The chromosomes are made by a elongated tubular parts, which is also called DNA or nucleus. So this is also important character features of the. So the bacterial genetic material. The genetic material which can classify the two types: eukaryotic genetic material, prokaryotic. The prokaryotic example is a bacterial genetic material. The prokaryotic bacterial genetic material is usually concentrated in a specific clear regions of the cytoplasm called a nucleotide. The cytoplasm is which is totally the nucleotides are present. So the bacteria chromosome is a single circular DNA or double helical structure, molecular mostly attached to the plasma membrane. So at one point it does not contain any histone proteins. The histone proteins are not there in bacterial cell, but animal cell or eukaryotic cell, histone proteins are major part of nucleosome, that is called the DNA is made by the nucleosomes, also called chromatids, which is made by the nucleosomes. In the nucleosome, DNAs are present. The Escherichia coli DNA is circular molecules, 4.6 million base pairs in height, so containing 4,288 unautomated protein codes, genes. 7 ribosome RNAs are present. rRNA opens. Operans and 86 transfer RNAs are present. The certain bacteria like Borrelia burgdorferi passes a array of a linear chromosome like eukaryotes. So this is also one type of the prokaryotic and also the prokaryotic cell which consists of bacterial information. Beside the chromosomes DNA, many bacteria may also carry extra chromosome genetic materials. So the chromosomes, the genetic materials in three types: bacterial, viral, and eukaryotic. The bacterial means prokaryotic, viral means non-prokaryotic, non-eukaryotic, but eukaryotic genetic materials are examples of plants and animals. Besides, first you study the bacteria, second virus, third one eukaryotic genetic material. So then the first one, the besides the chromosome DNA, many bacteria may also carry extra chromosomal genetic elements. The extra chromosomal genetic elements are there in the form of a small circular and closed DNA molecules called plasmids. A circular closed DNA molecule is called plasmids are present, but they generally remains floated in the cytoplasm. So the circular DNA molecules are in the floated in the cytoplasm. So, but the different genes based on which they have been studied. Some of the different types of plasmids are A plasmid, R plasmid, B plasmid. That is it. But virus genetical material, the chromosomal material of virus is a DNA or RNA which adapts the different structure. It is a circular when packaged inside the virus particles. It is also circular and it is located in a virus package that is called a viral genetical material. The eukaryotic genetical material, a eukaryotic cell has a genetical material in the form of a genomic DNA enclosed within the nucleus. The eukaryotic genetical material is the DNA which enclose the nucleus are present. So the genes are the hereditary units are located at the chromosomes which exists in a chromatin network in the non-dividing cells or interface. So this is also called the diagram of a nucleosome side view, but nucleosomes molecules top view. So this one is the H1 histones, H2 histones, and DNAs and octamer of a histones are present. So this is also the animation of the nucleosomes particles are which is surrounding to the histoproteins. The threads are which enclosing to the histoproteins. That is also animations. So where is the histoproteins? How many types of the histoproteins? What are the characters are there? First you study the chromatin. In the chromatin, nucleosomes are present. The chromatin, the complex between eukaryotic DNA and proteins are called chromatin. The chromatin, two types of substance are there. First one DNA, second one proteins. Both are called mixed in the thread-like structure, that is called chromatin, which typically contain about twice as much proteins as DNA. Twice, two threads are present. Like the chromatins are two thread structures, and each thread is one DNA thread, other DNA thread. Two threads are jointed in the chromosomes, which is also about the twice as much protein as DNA. The major proteins of chromatins are the histones. Major proteins are called histones. Histones are small proteins containing a high proportion of the basic and amino acids. So arginine and lysine are there. Arginine, lysine, both are it can include into the form of histones. So histones are which is a basic amino acids that facilitated binding negatively charged DNA molecules. So that histones are negatively charged particles, which is also histones which joined to each other. So there are 5 major types of histones: H1, H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. The 5 types. First one H1, H2A, H2B, H3, H4, which are very smaller among different species of eukaryotes. So the nucleosomes are made by the histoproteins and DNA molecules. The proteins, the major proteins of chromatin are the histones, small protein containing a high portion of basic amino acids. The histones are extremely abundant proteins in eukaryotic cells. The histones are very abundant, a large amount of the proteins which are present in the eukaryotic cells. So their mass is approximately equal to that of the cells of DNA. The mass of the histoproteins are approximately equal to the cells. That is also called equal to that of the cells of DNA, which is also chromatin parts. The non-histoproteins, the non-histones and the proteins are which is that. So this is mechanism of a chromosome remodeling. The chromosomes are remodeling mechanism. Remodeling, which is important for the histoproteins are which nucleosomes which is surrounding to each other to form a chromatids. So that is a nucleosome structure. Nucleosomes have 8 histones or 5 histones. In the core, DNA wrapped twice around the core, the histones holding the nucleosome together. A DNA linker continuing towards the next nucleosomes. One nucleosomes, other nucleosomes are DNAs are link. The link containing towards the next nucleosomes. The first nucleosomes and the second nucleosomes. So both are, which is a important for the nucleosome structure. The nucleosomes have 8 histones in the core. The DNA wrapped twice around the core. One histones are holding the nucleosome together. A DNA linker continuing towards the next nucleosomes. The DNA is also linker to containing towards the next nucleosomes. The one nucleosomes, other nucleosomes are both are joined into each other. So this is also structure of the nucleosomes. The histones are atomer core. So this atomer core, which contains H1, H2A, H2B, H3, H4, all is also joined to form a structure of the nucleosomes are there. So this one is H1. The H1 histoproteins H1. The H1 histoproteins, then H2A, then H2B, H3, H4. That is how many types of 5 types are there here. So first you there, that is also so this is also called H1. This is H2A. This one H2B and H4, H3, and then H3, H1, H2A, H2B, H3, H4, all is also expanded to view. This one expanded to view. So this expanded view is how many type? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also the rear is H1, 30 mm nanometer. The H1 is the total H1 without H1. But the expanded view of the nucleosomes are there. The expanded view and also expanded view of this one. So this is also structure of the nucleosomes are there. But so this the nucleotides. So it is so this part is also DNA, but here is starting of a nucleosomes. The nucleosomes are surrounding to the chylin to each other. These oil chylins are mixed. Last one here, 2 DNA threads are present. 2 DNA threads are supplied to each other. So this each DNA thread is also called double helical models. Double helical model of DNA. So this is also the H2, H3 and H2A. So this is also one characters of. So here is also called H1. So this one H1 is also one type of the, but H2A. This one H2B and H2B. Also H3 and H4. What H1? H1 is this one. H1. So this one H1, H2A, HB. So this is a character of the nucleosome structure. So this each one the nucleosome structure which can be present in the. So this is also H2A, but here H2B. So this one H3 and H4, and also that is also here is also H. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 5 nucleotides are totally also called methylation. This one is acetylation. So this is also one important. So this one each one is also one nucleosome structure. But the major histoproteins are present in molecular weight, number of amino acids, and percentages. So H1 is also 22.500 molecular weight. Number of amino acids is 244. percentage is lysosomes and arginine 30.8. H2A and histoput is 2A. 13.960. Number of amino acid is 129. So percentage is 20.2. H2B 13,774. 125 amino acids are there, 22.4. H3 molecular weight 15.273 and number of amino acids 135 and the percentage is also 22.9. H4 is also molecular weight is also 11.236, number of amino acids 106 and the percentage is 24.5. The DNA double helix is a bound to proteins called histones. The histones are positively charged. The histones are positively charged basic amino acids to bind the negatively charged acidic DNA. So the positive charge is nucleosomes and DNA is also negatively charged. Here is the standard deviations. Gel histoproteins are separately sized. So this is also then the DNA isolation from the DNA molecules are negative charged and nucleosomes are also got a positive charge which are also separated to each other. That is also in addition, chromatin contains an approximately equal mass of a wide variety of a non-histone chromosomal proteins. The histoproteins and non-histoproteins are there. Histoproteins are H1, H2A, H2B, H3, H4. That is also for 5 types. But non-histoproteins there are more than thousands of different types of these proteins which are involved in a range of activities including DNA replication or gene expression. The non-histoproteins are which important for the DNA replication and also got a gene expression. The DNA of a prokaryotes is similarly associated with proteins, some of which prescribly functions as histones. Do package the DNA within a better cell. Histones are, however, an unique features of eukaryotic cells and they are responsible for destructions structural organization of the eukaryotic chromosomes. So this is also measured. The basic structure of unit of chromosomes chromatin, the nucleosome was described by Roger Korenberg in 1874. The Roger Korenberg was first introduced the nucleosome structure. The two types of experiments led Korenberg proposed of nucleosome models. The two types of experiments are proposed by the Korenberg. The DNA or nucleosome model is appears. First, partial digestion of chromatin with micrococal nucleus and enzymes that degrade DNA was found to yield DNA fragments approximately 200 base pairs long. In contrast, a similar digestion of naked DNA not associated with proteins yielding a continuous smear so randomly sized fragments. In contact, a similar digestion of the naked DNA. The naked DNA associated with the proteins will have continuous pairs. So these results suggest that the binding of proteins to DNA in a chromatin protects the regions of the DNA. Last one results the protein's DNA in chromatin protects the region of DNA. The nucleus digestion so that enzymes can attack DNA only at sites separately by approximately 200 base pairs. The total 200 base pairs are approximately packaged to the nucleosome structures. So this is also the DNA structures which have molecules. So, but here is also there. But here releases. So, but here is a dissociation. Beard on a beard in a linked DNA. So, core stones of nucleosomes. So, beads on a stain from a chromatin. The nucleosome includes 200 nucleotides base pairs nuclear linked. But nuclear the nucleosomes are separated each other. The four nucleosomes are four round-shaped structures of histones are released, releasing the nucleosome core particles. Core. So then one. So dissociation with high connection of salt. But here is a nucleated pairs DNA traveling helix. But here is also chromatic automeric stones core dislocations H2A, H2B, H3, H4. So this one is also to the structure of a nucleosomes are present. The nucleosome core particles. The nucleosome core particles are different in colors, which are totally packaged to the chiral to each other to formation of. So this is also nucleosome structure and chromatin bodies. The nucleosomes are which is binded to the core particles. So octamer of core stones. The octamer core stones are H2A, H2B, H3, H4. Each one is called into the two. So this is also nucleosomes are present. Yeah. Stone 1, stone octamers linked DNA with 54 binding points in RNAs are present. So this is the total character features of the regions of histoproteins and coarse particles of nucleosomes. The short region of DNA double helix. Short. So beaded on a string form a chromatin is also called bead-like structures of the chromatin. 30 nanometer chromatin fibers of packed nucleosomes. Selection of the chromosomes in extended form. Condensed section of chromosomes. Entire mitotic chromosomes. So this is also net results of chromatin structures. So but here is also all the nucleosomes are which can combine to form a elongated thread-like structures of chromatin 1, chromatin 2. It is electromicrograph. The nucleosomes are which roundly and chylene to jointed each other to form a zome-like structures. That is called coloring zome, which is also chromosomes. So the nucleosomes are combined to form a chromatid. The chromatids are combined to maybe chromosomes, which is also important of nucleosomes are present. Electron microscope revealed that the chromatin fibers have beaded appearance. The chromosomes have beaded appearance with the beads spaced at intervals of approximately 200 base pairs are there. The one nucleosomes are consist of 200 base cores are there. So that's both nucleus radiation and the electron microscope studies suggested that the chromatin is composed of repeating 200 base pair until unit which were called nucleosomes. So composed of repeating 200 base pairs of units. The total 200 base pairs of the nucleotides are combined to form a nucleosomes are there. So this is also important of thus both nuclearization and the electron microscopic studies suggest that the chromatin is composed of repeating 200 base pairs until which were called nucleosomes. But it's individual also build like strings, that is also called. The details of analysis of these nucleosomes core particles has shown that they contain a 146 base pairs. The total DNA core particles are 146 base pairs of DNA wrapped 1.75 times of around A stones. Core consisting of two molecules, each of two H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. The core is stones. Only H1 is also got a center part, that is coring to the H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. One molecule of the 50 stones, H1 is bound to the DNA. The total is 5. One is H1. H1 is also bound to the DNA, as it enters the exist of each nucleosome core particles. Thus, so arms of the chromatin subunits that can be as a chromosomes which contains of the base particles of nucleosomes are wrapped. So this is also important for the nucleosome structures are there. So what is the meaning of the functions of the chromosome? The nucleosome is a basic structure and organization, so which is made by the stones and non-histoproteins. The non-histoproteins are more than 200. The histoproteins are only 5 type: H1, H2A, H3, H2A, H3A, H4. So this is totally 5. First you take the H1. So what is the functions of the chromosome? The chromosomes are which can carry the first function. The chromosomes are capable of self-duplication. Self-duplication means it can formation of the new DNA formation. The old DNA formation is old DNA undergoes semi-conservative process and to formation of the new DNAs. So this new DNA and old DNA both are separate to formation of the two chromosomes. The chromosomes are capable of a self-duplication. During duplication process, the DNA stands unwinded. Bind means surrounding to each other. Unwind means separated. Of DNA forms its complementary strands and double helix in each other. So the conversion of the old DNA molecules into two new DNA molecules helps in duplicating the chromosomes. So old DNA molecules and new DNA molecules both are it can formation of a semi-conservative process. The DNA which replicates in a single times to form a two. This is also first function. So this one the second. So how many type of the replications are there? Self duplication, duplicated DNA molecules. So it reveals the duplication of the chromosomes. First you go that this is also called a self replication of the chromosomes. First you DNA molecules. So it is a mother triplets, unwinded and new complementary strands are there. Then the third one is called unwinding containing along with a new template forming. Unwinded and containing unwinded means the between the two chains of hydrogen bonds are separated and a new threads are which formation. Then the fourth one is also two sets of DNA molecules forming a having a and a old end. So the new strands are present. The old and new strands are present are there, but this is also two DNAs are present. So this is also important of the DNA replication process. The DNA replication is a first major function of chromosomes. The DNA replication is also important for the same number of chromosomes or it can be transferred into the next generation. That is also called separation of functions of chromosomes. Second, they help in a expression of different characters in organisms by synthesizing proteins in cells. A different proteins is accumulated to produce a different character. So this is one is the help in expression of a different characters of organism. Synthesizing protein cells, protein synthesis takes place. It is also one character by the DNA formations. The functions of the chromosomes are continued in the third function. So as a carrier of genes by transmitted characters. Transmitted characters from generation to generation. Example, parents to offspring. Third one is a carriers. Carriers means transmitted. The one generation vegetative and genetic characters are transmitted to the next generation by DNAs. As carriers of genes, they transmit characters from generation to generation. Example, parents to offspring. So the fourth one, the chromosomes are control the physiological and biochemical process in the body of the organisms. Physiological and also biochemical. Two major activities are which it is within the chromosomes. That is also fourth major functions are there. So then after it, so how many parts aerial terminal parts of the centromeres and telomeres are special parts of chromosomes. So that's centromeres and telomeres. Centromeres and telomeres are two essential features of all eukaryotic chromosomes. So which are each provide a unique function absolutely necessary for the stability of the chromosomes. So then the centromere and telomeres are stability. Stability means the chromosomes are does not loss of characters and gain of the characters. Also it modified, also changes, but the centromeres are required for the segregation of the centromeres during meiosis and mitosis. The segregation, which one? The telomeres provide a terminal stability to the chromosomes and ensure the survival. The centromeres are so the regions when the two sister chromatids of a chromosome appears in a jointed holding together to each other. Holding means it can jointing. And one chromosome to other chromosome, one chromatid to other chromosomes are jointing, but is also holding held together. So when chromosomes are stained, they typically by dark stained regions, that is a centromeres. Only the dark part of centromeres are appears, that is also primary constructions. During mitosis, the centromeres that is shared by the sister chromatids must divide so that the chromatids are can migrate to opposite poles of the cell. So on the other hand, during the first meiotic divisions, the centromeres of the sister chromatids must remain intact. So whereas during meiosis second, so they must act as they do during the mitosis. So therefore, the centromeres is an important component of chromosomes structure and segregation. So this is also as a result of centromeres are the first part of chromosomes. The centromeres are only first part, not only changes. It can be seen that towards the opposite poles during the anaphase. The remaining regions of the chromosomes lag behind the appears they were batches of chromosomes. They also called a kinetochore. Kinetochore means inside of the centromere peripheral part is called a kinetochore. Within the centromere region, most species have several locations where spindle fibers attached, and these sites consist of DNA as well as proteins. The DNA and proteins part is attaches. That part is called kinetochore. The actual location where the attachment of occurs is called the kinetochore and is composed of both DNA and proteins. The DNA proteins are present in it can be jointing. The DNA sequence with these regions is called senDNA. That is also one character. Typically, senDNA is about 120 base pairs. senDNA. senDNA means CDE1, CDE2 and consists of subdominants. Mutation in the first two subdominants have no effect upon segregation, but a point of mutation in the CD third subdominance completely and remaining ability to centromeres to function during the chromosome mutations. Therefore, CDA third must be active. And so the proteins are components of the kinetochore is only now being characterized. The kinetochore is also inside centromere part. It is also being a characterized process. The complex of three proteins called a CDF third binds to normal CDE third regions, but cannot bind a CDE third regions with a point mutations that are relevant to mitotic segregation. So last one is also called telomeres. What is the means of telomeres? The telomeres is the two ends of chromosomes are known as telomeres. End part, terminal part of the chromosomes upper terminal, lower terminal. That is so lower. So it required for the replication and stability of the chromosomes. The upper and lower is also called it can be replication stability. Stability means so do not changes of inheritance characters. That is called telomere. When telomeres are damaged or removed due to the chromosome breakage, the damaged chromosomes are inseparably readily fused to unite with the broken ends of other chromosomes. So this is also broken after then the broken part is attached to the other chromosomes. So this is also important. Thus it is generally so accepted that structurally integrity and individuality chromosome is maintained due to the telomeres. Chromosomes are maintained in the telomeres. So this is also important of the telomeres character. So M.K. Clinton noticed that the two chromosomes were broken in a cell. The end of one could attach to the other end of vice versa. The broken to the two chromosomes, the broken two chromosomes are which can join to the other part. So what she never observed was the attachment of the broken end to the end of the unbroken chromosomes. Thus, the end of the broken chromosomes are sticky, whereas the normal end is not sticky. The normal end is not sticky. Broken part is sticky. Only broken is a sticky is attachment. Segregation that end of the chromosomes have unique features. So this one telomeres repeated sequence are there. The species are Arabidopsis. Then the repeated sequence is called thymine, adenine, guanine. Human beings are thymine, adenine, guanine. So Alcetica, thymine, guanine. Same modes. So thymine, adenine, guanine. So tetrahymenia, thymine, glycine. So guanine. So trypanosome, thymine, adenine, and guanine. This is also telomere sequence are there. The telomere sequence are which can jointing the parties. The telomeres of this organism end of the sequence find thymine, guanine, 300. So the telomeres had a series of this one. This part is a series are there. So this series part is also an important character. Then so lastly the chromosomes are staining. The staining procedure have been developed in the past 2 decades. And these techniques help the study of a karyotype in plants and animals. So then, so Felgan staining cells are subjected to a mild hydrolysis in 1 NHCl at 60 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. Cells are subjected to the mild hydrolysis 1 NHCl. Then 60 degrees centigrade 10 minutes. That is also called a staining process. The treatment procedure free aldehyde groups in deoxyribonuclease. So when shipping reagents basic purchase bleached will sulfurous acids with up to the total number of important organisms are there. So ribose or RNA will not form an aldehyde under these conditions and the reaction is specific for DNA. So this is also called the second one Q bonding. Third one R bonding. Q bonds are a fluorescent bonds observed after so quinoquine, mustard staining and observing with UV rays. So R bonding is are the from the reversal are those located in zones that do not fluorescence with the queries. So fourth one is also G binding. So the G bands are which have the same location as Q bonds and do not require fluorescent. So this is also one character. C bonding. The C bonds are cooperated to constructive also heterochromatin. So this is the heterochromatin regions in a chromosomes are so it distinctly differs in the stability from eukaryotic. The eukaryotic chromosomes are heterochromatin, which is also called differs in euchromatin structures. So this is also complete of the metabotic. So, but here is the heterochromatin region in a chromosome distinctly differ in their stability from the eukaryotic. Stability. What is the means of stability? Means the same character does not change of parental character. That is called stability, which is also compared of the main topic. So this is also important for